Greetings, fellow Gorehounds, and welcome back to a Blood Splattered vlog. I'm the Horror Guru.
And I'm Count Jackula.
And today we're going to talk about Unseen. It's a new horror thriller from Blumhouse, made for MGM+. But don't worry, I don't have MGM Plus 2. It's available on other platforms to rent. So if you don't have MGM Plus, you can pay the $5 and rent it and watch it on your own. So the premise of this movie is you have a girl who's trying to escape her boyfriend who has kidnapped her, bound her, and is planning to kill her. And she's partially blind because her glasses are broken. So she has to seek the help of this random girl at a gas station she happened to call with her phone, who has to be her eyes via a video call.
Yeah.
While she tries to escape the woods that her boyfriend has essentially taken her to murder her.
Yeah, and actually it starts out as a misdial because the woman at the fucking gas station is trying to call a number and she fat fingers it.
Yeah, she fat fingers it and ends up calling this wrong number, which happens to be the number of this girl who's been kidnapped by her boyfriend.
Yeah.
The movie is a very tight, intense thriller. It's only 75 minutes long.
Yeah.
It's a very quick movie, but it is one of the most intense movies you will watch all year. I cannot tell you how much my heart raced during the entire runtime of this movie. It made 75 minutes feel like it was 3 hours.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because you're just like, oh, God.
What the fuck? The funny thing is you would think the majority of the tension would come from this woman trying to escape this psychotic ex. No. Most of the tension happens in the gas station, which is miles away.
The lady at the gas station having to her battery's run out and she's got to find a charger. Oh shit, there's a customer. She's gonna get fired if she doesn't deal with that, but she's gotta also
there's a broken slushy machine.
There's a broken slushy machine.
Keeps fucking with her.
If you've ever had to work any form of retail, this movie will probably give you a shit ton of anxiety because it captures that vibe and then some.
Oh yeah, she comes there and her boss immediately threatens to fire her.
Oh God,
as an opener.
And then having all the basic parts of her job getting in the way when she's trying to save this poor woman's life.
Yeah, and the fact that everything's basically broken.
Yes.
Nothing works,
yes. But also, one of the highlights of this movie is the chemistry between the two leads.
Oh, yeah.
Both women, they're super layered characters, even though they're stuck in these survival mode situations. Just their little conversations of getting to know each other and learning about their histories and their aspirations and how they treat their moms and stuff. You really grow to care about these two.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great reflection.
Yeah.
Between the two characters, because the one character has broken glasses. The other one has a cell phone with a severely cracked screen.
Yeah.
Because she's poor.
Yeah.
And hasn't been able to replace it.
Yep. And the other aspect I like about this is that they're both women of color. And so one of the things they actually bond over is the racism they dealt with as children.
Yeah. Yeah. And of course, all the bad guys are white.
Yeah. All the bad guys are white. 100%.
One of the other standout performances is Missi Pyle. She plays the psychotic Karen.
Yeah, the crazy Karen to end all Karens.
Yes.
Queen Karen.
Yes.
She goes to 11 right away and then goes beyond 11. She's in the stratosphere by the end of it.
Yeah.
It is an overtop performance, but it somehow works. Both of the actors who play the primary antagonists in this movie, the serial killer boyfriend and the crazy Karen, are so beautifully hateable.
Oh God, yeah.
These are not villains or antagonists with redeeming qualities.
Oh, no, they're just perfectly psychotic, and you're like, God damn it, if I could just shoot them.
I know.
You know?
You want to reach to the screen. It's like watching Guardians of the Galaxy 3. You just want to reach to the screen and strangle that guy.
Oh, my God, yeah. Oh, my God, just kill him. Kill him now.
Yep.
Fucking fuck all this. So the director is Yoko Okumura, I believe.
Something like that. And they are a gender fluid Japanese-American
I didn't know that
filmmaker.
part. Oh, I didn't know they were gender fluid. Okay.
Yep. So if you want to support for Pride Month a film made by a gender fluid person, Unseen, right here.
Oh my God, I got it completely right. Yoko Okumura.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it. Yes.
Hell yeah. I want to give special consideration to Yoko because this film has so much style.
It's so good. It's
like,
so good.
I've seen thrillers of this style. In fact, I watched one last night that is a similar type of thriller, but is way more basic in its execution.
Yeah.
And it's good and it's thrilling, but this movie has so much style. Every time we cut back to the gas station, it feels like we're in a Tarantino movie.
It does.
Know? Like with the camera angles.
Well,
and
right
like,
down to the fact that there's like a fictional weird location.
Yeah.
Weird fictional location. Because the gas station, I believe it's called Gator Gas.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's all gator themed.
Yep.
They got stuffed animals for this goddamn thing. The set looks fucking amazing. And they thoroughly set this thing in Florida according to newspaper headlines.
Yes. Yeah, this is the Florida in which Florida man lives. 100%.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Or Florida woman, as it may be.
Yeah. The only thing that isn't in the movie is an actual alligator.
It would have been cool. It would have been cool. Yeah, if there was.
And like at some point, just an alligator just somehow got in, and she's like, "What? What do I do with this fucking alligator?"
This movie gets so fucking bonkers by the end of it, like you would not be shocked.
No.
happened.
If that happened, you'd just been like, "Yeah, okay, yeah."
Because this situation just gets more and more ridiculous, especially on the gas station attendant's end.
The other end is very grounded.
Well, yeah, it's a very grounded horror thriller survival situation.
Yeah.
It's set in the woods, so there's not as much style in the cinematography, but there is it's like a lot more contrasty. It's a lot more blue.
Yeah.
A lot less color.
More subdued, whereas the gas station sequence are brightly colored, heavy saturation.
And somehow the cutting between the two works.
It does.
Like you never feel super disjointed. It feels like it flows.
I think that must have been an intentional thing
100%.
because the coloring makes it clear which location you're in no matter what's going on.
Oh yeah, you always know where you are and who you're following.
Yeah.
At any given time.
Yeah, and whereas the outdoor sequences rely on motivated lighting, all the lighting in the gas station is stylized.
Oh yeah, it's super stylized. And you can tell they went like buck wild with that gas station set.
Oh, whoever made that set.
Actually, it's Blumhouse, so it might have been an actual location now that I think about it, because Blumhouse rarely uses sets.
Dude, if that's...
They probably dressed it, but...
Well, I mean, I'm sure they found like a location to dress up. They didn't actually build a gas station. But I thought you were telling me that Gator Gas is a real place, and that just was the way it looked. I'm like, I gotta go there. I know it's Florida, but then I would have to go
Let us
there.
know if the Gator gas station in this movie really exists. We gotta know.
I gotta know, you know? Holy crap.
What I also liked is that she's in the woods, right? And the other person's at a gas station. Yet the gas station's actually more green than the woods.
Yes. Yeah, but it's like this artificial coloring green.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Absolutely.
Really, really well done.
I knew this movie was getting good reviews from everyone I know that had seen it, but I didn't think it was going to be as amazing as it turned out to be in the end.
Oh, I agree.
And it's a very simple movie, executed phenomenally.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenally well-made movie. It is a MGM Plus movie, but it is available to rent on just about every other platform like Amazon and stuff.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend seeking this out and renting it, because this movie should have been in theaters.
Yeah.
It would have done gangbusters. It would have been a sleeper hit. I guarantee it, because it's so well done.
It's really good.
And it's a crowd pleaser, too. That's the other part about this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you're like, oh, I hope this happens next, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
And then they up the ante.
Yeah. So anyway, my fellow Gorehounds, we're going to move on to the spoilers. Do you have any final thoughts before then?
Oh, no. Let's move on to spoilers.
All right. Let us move on to the spoilers. The cool little details that this movie sets up at the beginning that come together at the end. One of the characters is on the outs with her mother.
Yeah.
And like there's a point in which she thinks that it's over. She's gonna die. She's just ready to call it quits. And she has the other character on the other end call the mom. And then we find out the reason why they're all on the outs is because of this boyfriend that she had.
Yeah. This motherfucker.
And so she's like that you don't realize that at the beginning, but then when you get to that scene, it's just like, I'm so sorry, I should have listened to you about him. I'm like, oh my God, that was really well done.
Yeah.
Like I did not realize that's where the fucking disconnect between her and her mother happens.
Yeah, but it makes sense, right? Because motherfuckers like that do that. Her boyfriend is fucking narcissistic white boy privilege personified.
Oh, super. And he's also just a full-on gaslighter the entire time.
Totally.
It's masterfully written, too.
Yeah.
Like, the way he fucks with her head almost fucks with your head as a viewer.
Yes.
You know? It's really fucking well done.
It also works that, like, in the beginning, when she has the opportunity to kill him, woman at the gas station stops her.
Yeah.
But by the end of it, it's like, no, fuck him.
Just
like,
fucking kill him.
Just fucking kill this guy.
Oh my God.
I was wrong.
I was so like, no, you should have just stabbed him then. I'm sorry. I know, like, she's like, no, don't let him turn you into this. No, let him turn you into this.
No, do it. But well, the thing is that's because we see shit that character has.
I know. Well, it's also that feeling of like, there's still 45 minutes of this movie.
I know.
You better stab him now.
Clearly, this is not going to happen.
You gotta stab him now. The detail that the other character was asked about, like, her mom, because she went to Florida in order to take care of her mom, and there was this whole thing, well, at least your mom was there, well, you were there for your mom or whatever. And then she, like, reveals when the character is, like, ready to give up that, no, I went and got drunk and my mom died when I wasn't there.
Yeah.
And this has weighed on me forever. You cannot do that. You must live. You must go see your mom.
Yeah.
You must go tell her you love her in person. You cannot do it. And it's just the way those two, that was layered in the script. Random fucking thriller I saw people talking about on Twitter, and it has some of the best writing that I've seen in a while in something.
Yeah, just very surprising.
You know, and even right down to the fact at the very end when she drops the thing that had the number on it, and you're trying to figure out for most of the movie, what was she trying to call it?
Yeah, who was she trying to call when she misdialed? Yeah.
And then she drops it and it's a suicide hotline.
Yeah.
And you're just like, this whole ordeal has given her a will to live.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that final fucking, like, shot of that just had my heart. I was just like, it's a really well done movie. And you're gonna get
her being put in the police car with, like, fucking Missi Pyle, like, me, and she's just going,
where she flips them. By the end of this movie, she's locked herself inside the little cage that's supposed to protect you.
Yeah, the protective barrier in the cashier's area. Yeah.
And her boss is outside, the Karen's outside, the Karen's husband's outside because she stole the Karen's phone. When her phone died, her phone can't charge because the charger broke
inside of it, and she can't pull it out.
Yeah, so she needed a new phone, so she stole the Karen's phone. And then the cops and the SWAT team arrive and surround her. Wow! The other character on the other end is in a barn, and the killer is looking for her.
Yes.
And she has to be, like, quiet while all this banging is going on around her, but she also has to cue her so that she knows when the killer's right there so she can attack him.
Yeah, so she could hit the button.
And it's some of the most intense, crazy, over-the-top shit, and it all works.
One of the things I kind of like is those moments in the gas station are so tense, and everything about it seems so jank.
Yeah.
That you never question, shouldn't there be, like, a pair of tweezers around?
Oh, yeah, or something.
Because we're in a fucking convenience store.
The main thought I kept having is like, oh, fuck, does her convenience store have a, because like, if you go to a 7-Eleven here, you can get a wireless charging station.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought she was going to do.
And she was trying to find something like that, and there was none.
And there just isn't one. Yeah, she's looking, she actually does spend time looking for something to fix the situation with. She's like, nothing.
And it's wild that we have a movie with a serial killer, but some of the most intense scenes are her, like, looking for a fucking charger.
Yeah. Well, that's filmmaking, baby.
Or trying to fix the slushy machine.
I tell you, man, like, after watching that scene, I'm like, I don't know what flavor that green slushy is, but I want it.
I am begging you, Blumhouse. Everyone that was involved with this movie, fund whatever movie they want to do next. Let them make their next movies.
Yeah.
Because I want to see them and put them in theaters. Because I think this movie could have done well in theaters.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those things where I feel like I'm watching Duel, like this movie. And I really want someone to fund this filmmaker's Jaws.
Yes. Oh, man.
You know, like...
Oh, man. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
See what I mean?
Absolutely. Damn. I mean, to be fair, Jaws was a lot more work because everything was broken.
And part of the reason why Jaws came together the way it did is because so many things didn't work. So it was, you know, necessity was the mother of invention.
Yeah. Well, that's how you knew Spielberg was good for shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like Jaws.
Absolutely. You know? And I think with that's probably my final statement on that. This feels like some filmmakers' Duel, and one day I'm going to hear about their Jaws.
And one day they're going to have a Jaws. Yeah.
And I can't wait for that to happen.
Woo!
And where can they find you, Count Jackula?
Oh, you can find me on YouTube at... they don't have ats on YouTube, but you can find me on YouTube.
They do now, actually. They do. You can actually go into your profile and create one.
I better do that then. That might make things a little bit easier. But anyway, look for the Count Jackula show. You'll see my face in fucking ghost-style makeup with a top hat.
Yup.
You want to follow me on Twitter at Counting Jack, because that's one of the places I do all of the stream announcements as they're happening. You can also follow me on Instagram at Satanic Jackula, where I am probably going to be doing a lot more announcements. And also on TikTok.
Yes.
At Real Count Jackula. And let's go back to this motherfucker who's got the simplest one.
Y'all know me. I'm the Horror Guru. You can find me at the Horror Guru on Twitter, on Twitch, on Instagram and Facebook, and a bunch of other social media platforms. Just look up the Horror Guru or Blood Splattered Cinema, and I'll be there. And I'll also put it like right here, as I usually do in these videos, and in the description below. I'll also put it there. I put it for him and I put it for me, all in the description below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you're notified of my videos immediately upon their upload. And if you'd like to help out either of us more directly, be sure to check out our Patreon pages. And remember, if you go the Patreon route, even $1 a month can go a long way. And if you made it this far into the video, then I want you to comment below, and be sure to comment below using the hashtag Broken Green Slushy.
Broken Green Slushy.
Use the hashtag Broken Green Slushy. That way I know. That way Jack knows. That way the whole world knows that you work at a shitty gas station. And with that said, my fellow Gorehounds, peace out, and I'll catch y'all later.